This is fun, talking in a microphone. I feel like I should sing and dance, but I won't because it's scary. So my name is Amy Davis. I'm a therapeutic recreation specialist at National Rehab Hospital. And I've been doing that at the hospital for about a year, but I've been a rec therapist for about 7. I have been in Utah. I actually graduated from Brigham Young University there, got my degree, and then was an adaptive ski instructor for 3 years in Park City. But then also worked with a variety of populations and ages, got people skiing when they thought they couldn't. It was really exciting. And then worked in other various organizations, and now I'm here. So I'm excited to talk to you today about recreation and getting involved and exactly like Rob's friend said, having fun. And I think that's the biggest key, is to have fun, because it's important to get out there, but in order to stay out there, you need to be motivated to go back and keep doing it, and that's where the fun comes in. So I just have this slideshow. Shannon is with me today. You guys all know her. We have a celebrity in our midst. And she's going to pop in at the end. We have a little clip about her having fun and doing some things, water skiing and stuff like that. And then she's going to talk to us more about her experience. So we're going to just go through these slides. Let me see if I can do this. Is it this one? Okay. So first, the first couple slides I wanted to talk about is just the reasons why you need to move and get out and all that, and participate in exercise and leisure, because there are benefits to that, and not only physical benefits that can help you build stronger muscles to then help you participate in and do the daily acts of living a little bit easier, but also, along with the physical benefits, there's also emotional and social benefits that come from getting out and participating. It boosts energy level. It helps manage stress. A lot of times we have stress in our lives, and it comes out in different forms and ways and can be hazardous to our health. But getting out and exercising and finding something fun can help reduce that, help release tension, things like that. Also, it counters anxiety and depression. That's a huge issue for not only most of society, but then people with disabilities. It also is an issue there, because you are dealing with things that are hard and strenuous, and that can cause to depression. And I love the bottom one. It says, it provides a way to share an activity with family and friends. So this kind of helps you build links and relationships with other people when you get out, when you find an activity that you really enjoy to do, and you can invite others to do it with you. And that, therefore, involves bonding and relationships and good, healthy fun. So what they say, the need for physical activity is huge. Lots of research has gone into this. I'm sure you guys have seen. If you look at any magazines out there, even the mainstream magazines, they talk about getting out, being physically active. They say that adults should accumulate 30 to 40 minutes of aerobic activity 3 to 5 times a week, and that is the same for a person in a wheelchair with disabilities. It's very important for you guys to get out and to get your heart rate going, to stretch out your muscles, to be active. So they said there was a research done in 1990 that kind of had some really alarming data that came from it. And it said that 31% of a sample of people with spinal cord injury reported leaving their home less than once a week, and many just never left home. A lot of them said, it's hard to get out, it's hard for me to, get into my wheelchair, to get ready, to get out the door, and once I'm at the door, there are even more obstacles and barriers. So a lot of these people weren't even leaving their house, which, not only for physical, getting that physical activity they're not getting, but they're not getting the social and the emotional things that they need too. And also they found that their most common leisure activities for spinal cord injury was passive, non-social, and home-based. Many were just watching TV. So today, what we want to present to you is other alternatives for sitting home and watching TV. Because even though we all love some of our TV shows, there are a lot of fun things that are offered in the community, in the local area, and also nationally that you can get involved in, okay? And so part of this presentation is to give you resources and to let you know what's out there, because there's a lot out there. Okay, the best type of exercise. So there's 3 different types of exercise that you can engage in. One is the aerobic exercise, getting that heart rate up, and that builds and maintains your heart, a healthy heart, okay? So that's very important, because we all need our heart to keep the blood pumping, and so we want that heart to be nice and strong. Strength training, that's huge, and that's huge for your population too, is to get your muscles, to build your muscles and to build your bones. That's going to help you do a lot of the activities of daily living and help improve those things. And then also flexibility and mobility, and that will decrease spasticity, which is a good thing, because that's something that I'm sure you all deal with, and so in order to decrease that, it'll make things a little bit easier. So those are three things that you're looking at. Okay. Now that's kind of the overview of why you should get out and do what you want to do. Now, right now, to get started, the first thing you want to do is you want to talk to a physician. You want to make sure that you have an open communication with your doctor. Let them know that you want to start, exercising. You want to start maybe an exercise routine, so that they can give you a clean bill of health and let you on your way. If it's a PT you want to be talking to, or a doctor, anyone that you have a good relationship with, let them know what your plans are, okay? Because they're going to give you and recommend things and kind of help you through those steps. The number one important thing that you want to think of is finding something that's fun, that you're engaged in, that you're excited about. Do something that kind of strikes your attention. A lot of times, like for me, I run, but it's not my favorite thing to do. I'd rather go out and play tennis. I'd rather go out and swim. So I kind of find something. I really like triathlons, and so I kind of find something that I really like, and then I go for that, because that'll keep you back, that'll keep you coming back to what it is. And be active all day. Keep moving around. Find different ways where you can push that wheelchair maybe a little bit longer, or reach and reach out and just kind of be active and think about moving your body. Just some other places where you can find or suggestions on what you can start doing is if you are at home and you kind of right now it's easier for you to stay at home. Exercise tapes. There's again in this presentation I'll give you some resources on where you can find good exercise tapes, but videos, things like that you can do right in your home, where you don't have to go to a gym necessarily, but you can put it right in the DVD player and go from there. Swimming pool. Swimming is a great form of exercise. It's a full body exercise. A lot of times there's rec centers in your area that might have pools. Get online, find those rec centers, and they usually have really good deals for you to participate. Dance classes, walking programs, sports. Those are all different areas that you can get involved in. Now here's one, National Center for Physical Activity and Disability. This website right here is fabulous because it breaks things down to specific disabilities. So it'll have all the information on cerebral palsy, all that you need, and it'll be very specific to what you are dealing with and what you're looking at. This also is a great resource for exercise tapes, DVDs, things like that. I'm going to try to get you guys, maybe email this presentation out to you guys. I don't have copies of it, so all these websites and stuff, maybe I can get your guys' emails and then email it to you so you'll have this information. If not, you can always come up to me and ask me about the websites, and I can give you that information as well. So I'm not only, as a rec therapist, as part of my job, I help people in our hospital, so I do inpatient care, but I'm also in the community. And the one way I'm in the community is through the Paralympic sport clubs. Now, have you guys all heard of the Paralympics? Yeah, you guys all know what that is? So it's just like the Olympics. It happens 2 weeks after the Olympics, and it's for people with disabilities. And it's full on. They almost do, I think they do every sport that the Olympics do as well. And it's fantastic and fabulous. So the Paralympics, though, decided that they want to bring adaptive sports into the community and make sure that people are engaged in those sports as well. And so through the hospital, we have a number of Paralympic sports that we provide and get the community to be involved in. And it's really exciting. And Blaze Sports is kind of the same idea. They do adaptive programs too. They help with equipment. If you need equipment, sports chairs, things like that, they can help fund those things. And in the DC area, National Rehab Hospital is a Blaze Sport, and also Fairfax County is part of Blaze Sports. But Blaze Sports and Paralympic, we do a lot of different things. So now I'm going to go into some of the sports that we provide. So we have wheelchair tennis, wheelchair basketball, track and field, adaptive swimming, quad rugby, sled hockey, power soccer, hand cycling, adaptive rowing. So all sorts of different sports that you can get involved in, be a part of. There is a program right now that you can find in this area that has to do with all these different sports. So wheelchair basketball. So this is played in wheelchairs, sports chairs that are kind of angled a little bit, so you can move back and forth. It's the same as regular basketball. They have the same height, but there's a little bit